What's up, guys? I'm going to be teaching you how to play Never Be a Right Time by Professor Green. Let's get started. So the first part revolves around this kind of D5 power chord here. And you just walk it up, so it's 5th fret, 7th fret, 7th fret. You just walk up that. Then you play the 6th fret of the G string. So you're just going to lift this pinky off. 7th fret of the D string. And then the bass note, 5th fret of the A string. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take your second finger, move it to the 7th fret of the low E string, take your first finger, move it to the 6th fret of the G string. You're just going to kind of put this where this was, there, and then you're just going to play the 7th fret of the E string, 7th fret of the D string, then 6th fret of the G string. With your pinky, play the 7th fret of the G string. And then you do a double stop, so it's going to be the 7th frets of the G and D strings. And you're just going to slide up to the 9th fret on both of them. So it's going to be like this. With the picking. And that's the second part. The third part goes like this. So this third part is the 3rd fret of the low E string, an open D, and then the 3rd fret of the B string. Then you're going to pull off to the 2nd fret of the B string. So far we have, and then the 2nd fret of the G string. So what you want to do with this one is kind of bar the 2nd fret of the B and the G strings for this part, so that you don't have to like move around your hand too much. So see how that's barred right there, because I'm pulling off to the 2nd fret, and I'm also playing the 2nd fret of the G string. And then you play the 3rd fret of the low E again. And then the last part goes like this. Okay, it's similar to the power chord shape, except instead of the 5th fret of the A string, it's going to be the 5th fret of the E string. So, and then we just play that one. Then the 7th fret of the D string, 7th fret of the G string, very similar to what we had before. Take your second finger, play the 6th fret of the G string, and then the 7th fret of the D string, and then the 5th fret on the low E string, this A here, and then you just repeat the whole thing. So it's and then that repeats throughout almost the entire song. Then there's another part that's kind of like a bridge kind of thing, and that goes like this. And then it ends like that. So this whole part right here, this is kind of like, this is going to be a little bit more advanced. What you want to do is you want to bar the 10th fret of the E and B strings. I'm just going to show you the chords that you play first, and then I'll show you the picking. So bar the 10th fret of the E and B strings, second finger on the 11th fret of the G string, third finger on the 12th fret of the D string. That's another way of playing a D chord. Alright, the next chord, it's like an A, except he never really plays that A, so it's just kind of like that. So it's third fret on the 11th fret, third finger on the 11th fret of the D string, first finger on the 9th fret of the G string, second finger on the 10th fret of the B string. Then you play a B minor. This is just the 9th fret on the D string, and then you bar the 7th fret from the G to the E strings. And then you go back up to this one right here, the chord we had before. Okay, then you repeat it. Go from this one to this one to that B minor. And this time we're going to go down to an A. This is, you bar the 5th fret of the E and B strings, second finger on the 6th fret of the G string, third finger on the 7th fret of the D string. And you end that part like that. Okay, now I'm going to do the picking. I'm going to do it a little slowly for you guys because to explain it note by note will take some time. So I'm just gonna do this with my thumb because it's easier to see. I'll kind of put a shadow there for you. There you go. And here we go. And this is, I'm just gonna be doing it with my thumb. You would actually pick these with your fingers, or you can use your pick for this too. But anyway, here it is. Then this is the next chord. Then this is that B minor. Oh, I'll do that again for you guys. And then you go back up to this chord. Then back up to this D. Down to this chord again. Then the B minor. And then an A. This one you just kind of go like that. So that's basically the whole song for you guys. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more guitar lessons and tips and all other sorts of fun stuff. So have a nice day.